Right, what is up, everybody? Got an awesome figure for you tonight, and I'm going to do some stuff here with it. Really excited. Just got back from vacation, so let me dim the lights a little bit because we're going to get into a little bit more of a scary figure. Hope you guys can see this. Really excited about this one. As you guys may or may not know, I do collect Hot Toys figures, and I went on vacation in Florida with my wife and my daughter, and I found this new place called New Force Comics down at the beach. Awesome spot, really enjoyed it, and prices were stupid. They were just insane. I was shocked. And so while I was there, I was planning to actually sell some stuff. I ended up not selling anything, and I bought something. So we picked up this guy, which I did need a alien figure for my collection. I don't have anything in 1/6 that's an alien, and I was really wanting something really bad. And so I saw this, I was shocked. And there's a lot of stuff I got on pre-orders, guys, so this was a sacrifice. But I got this guy for such a ridiculous price, I had to go ahead and pull the trigger. So this is brand new, never been opened. And we picked up the, let me move my light so y'all can see while I'm unboxing, being selfish. Blast some light there. Hopefully you guys can see this. We picked up this Alien Warrior. And this is from Hot Toys. This, I want to say, is like a 2016 figure. I could be wrong. But it's a huge box, as you can see. The art on it is great. It's got the little sleeve going on. But right up front there, you can see, it does say it's Aliens. And it says Alien Warrior. This is 1/6 scale. This is the MMS 354. And that's a 5.4. You can see the Alien Warrior up front. On the side, you see that it says Alien, which is cool there. I'm trying to keep you in frame because I'm not behind the camera. I'm in front. On the back, it tells you everybody who's responsible for this. So hopefully, if I move this just the right way, you guys can see some of this. But it's kind of small, not going to lie. On the other side, you see it says Aliens as well. And Aliens is one of my favorite movies. If you follow me for any period of time, I talk about it a lot when I reference horror sci-fi. Aliens is just up there for me as one of those movies that is really cool. I think that the director did a amazing job with it, and I just think that it turned out great. I think this figure looks pretty good, and right now it's like blooming because I got my studio lights on, so I apologize, but we're gonna get it out in a second. On the side of the box, it's just got some of that alien hive looking stuff there. And on the back of the box, there's the cast and crew a little bit better, so hopefully you guys can see what's going on there. Alien Warrior. And the Warrior is different from the Big Chap. The Big Chap is like my big knife. The Big Chap is cool because he has the translucent dome on top, and that makes him look different than the Alien Warrior, which we saw first in part 2, as I fondly call it, but in Aliens, and they were very. I think the Alien Warrior looks cooler in my opinion. Some people don't think so, but I do personally. I think it's a better looking figure, and I think this figure looks sick. That's why I wanted it. I know some people have said the articulation is crap and all that kind of stuff with this figure. I don't care about any of that stuff because for me, it's all about the actual figure itself and me being able to utilize it and have fun. And most of my figures, I always have them in a museum style pose anyway. So, you know, it's not a huge deal. Let me, sorry for hitting the camera, you guys. I'm trying to get a light in here so you can see what I'm doing as I'm kind of going through and gonna be showing you this thing. So just stay with me for a little bit. All right, so first thing I want to talk about is the actual base because we're gonna need it first. So I'm gonna put the figure back. All this shiny plastic. So you've got and like I said, what's cool, you do have the instructions in here. I've watched enough reviews of this to know what's going on, so I don't need to use the instructions. But, you know, if it's a brand new piece, I do recommend that with Hot Toys, especially because you might break something. But here's the base, and let me slide back behind the camera so I can show it to you. The base is sick right up front there, and I don't know how well you can see that. It says Alien Warrior. It's got that little biohazard look to it. It's got some acid drip there. This thing looks sick. I'm like getting super excited. So you got the little nut grabber, as I call it, that sticks in there, and this thing just pulls out, and that's what the figure sets on. So that's cool. And it's a nice big base, but it's not so big that you can't display him properly. What in the heck is that? Nothing. All right, so here's the actual figure. Like I said, this guy is brand new, so that's freaking amazing. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the plastics out and lay it in here. I do want to show you, as his tail like tried to kill me, as I start whipping this guy around. That looks sick already. There are some blood effects that came in the packaging right here, and I'm moving back and forth. I do want to show you these blood effects. This looks more like Predator blood than Alien blood to me, is my opinion here. Maybe somebody else has said that or not. If so, you know, shout out to them. But this does not look like, it should have been maybe clear as opposed to having that green tint. Because when I see green blood, I automatically think Predators, not Aliens. Just my opinion. So I'm not going to use these. I'll keep them in the box. This is probably a figure I'll never sell either, guys. So, you know, I'm just going to enjoy it because I just think it looks amazing. Oh my God. It's freaking sick. How does this little headrest come off? All right, there we go. Get a little tail looper out. And we got everything is a go. Almost. I see some plastic. Right up front here. He's got a little jacket on like he's working in a meat packing plant or something. Stand him up. This comes out. Let's see here. Oh, it's just under his armpits. There you go. Boom. There he is. So this is the actual figure, and man, does he look good. Let me, yeah, that mouth is made out of some different kind of material. This thing is sick though, you guys. I don't know how I'm gonna pose him. He does have some articulation, and hopefully, can you guys see that? Yeah, you can see it. What's up, Wanna Burn? So I'm gonna get down here, you guys, up close. If you can see it, great. If you can't, YOLO. I want to play with this thing and see what it's got. This dome is sick. There is a gimmick in the dome back here. So if you push that gimmick, the mouthpiece will go out, and I think there's a way to lock that. I think I was almost to it, but I don't know. But there is a way to lock it, but you can see it does have the inner jaw, which is cool. I am going to get close in a second to show you some close-ups, but this is my first time. I bought this, if you're just tuning in, while I was on vacation in Florida, and I just wanted to kind of see it, and it looks amazing. Now, he does have like a bodysuit on, and this is what people were saying with this figure. It might deteriorate over time, but I just think this looks freaking disgusting. Sick. And the mouth, it feels like a warm rubber band. And it's cool in my house right now, about 68 degrees. But it feels like that's the best way I can describe his mouth feeling here. It's like rubber bandy with rubber band style, which is why you probably don't want to keep him in any kind of pose for any period of time. But this tail looks good. The legs look good. He doesn't have a ton of articulation, but he's got a little bit. He can move in and out. I'm going to come close to the camera in a second, but I'm just getting a look. He's got like some browns, some blues, some blacks. He's got a lot of stuff going on color-wise, and his tail is freaking sick. Oh man, this thing is nice. Like, a lot of people have it in their collection, but they bitch about it, if I'm being honest. I think this is one of the sickest figures, period, that I own. And I'm a huge Alien fan. Oh, that's freaking sick. Oh my gosh. I want to pop his joint out, his wrist peg out. But That looks cool. All right, let me get close and show you what he looks like up at the camera, because this is cool. So I'm going to measure him in a second to tell you exactly how tall he is, but this just kind of gives you some ideas on the head and the mouth and the detail that this thing has. And it's huge. I wear a large glove, for example, and this is like 3/4 of my hand. So this thing is huge. He's got little pieces on the back, the armored top plate, which looks sick. Those teeth, those pearlies. It's got good dental. Got the grill. Alien was the first to rock a grill. Body looks good. Rib cage looks on point. Arms look on point. Claws look on point. He's got the 2 and 2 and 1, which is sick for the hand. The tail coming out looks amazing. Going down the leg. This is Species ripped this off too, in my opinion, because the Species monster looks a little bit like this. The point on that tail minus the length. And it's got like a slick feel to it, you guys. Yeah. Predator booty or alien booty. It just looks good. The connections on the back of the elbow. This guy is definitely ready to fight. So I really like this figure a lot. And I think that, like I said, he's definitely worth the money. Now I'm going to put him back on his stand, and I got to figure out how I want to display his tail, because I want his tail to be wrapping around and sticking out like so. And I got to fix his hands because I'm like messing him up. I don't want mine to hunch. I want him to hunch over. I want him to look down. And kind of have a slight bend. Like he's getting ready to do some things. Not that much, but that looks freaking. If that don't look good, I don't know what looks good, you guys. I think that is a sick figure. Let me grab something out of the cabinet so we can take a look and see what we think comparatively. Right now, this is the only Pred that I have. Big Pred, 1/6, the Scar dude. And just to do a 1-to-1, this just shows you, and Scar Predator ain't no punk, he's huge. But just to kind of show you 1-to-1 on the comparison, I think that scaling is freaking sick. And I think that looks really good together. And he's got that little tail up. Let's measure him, see how big he is on the measure. Now this is basing, well, let's do from foot. So from foot up, he is about 14.5 inches roughly. With base, he's a cool 15. And Scar without base, just so you know, a Predator. I've got Wolf Predator on pre-order. He's a little over 13, so 13.25 maybe. If you count the top of the bio helmet or mask, I hate saying helmet. He's about 13 3/8, and then from the bottom up, he's about 14 straight up. So he's a cool inch either way you cut it, taller than the actual Scar Predator. And I think the Scar Predator is sick. I had to get him. I almost got the old school original Predator this weekend because the gentleman who I went to had him too. And I really want that Predator in my collection. So if any of y'all watching have that and want to make a trade for something, or maybe want to get off of one of the OG original or part 2, I really like the City Hunter, let me know. I'd love to get him. I've got the Wolf Predator on order for hopefully later this year. But that was an awesome find for vacation. I think that's a great figure. And I just think this thing is sick. And you can like pose him looking away. And he's got his arm back. That is freaking sick. So sick. What a great figure. This thing is sick. Alright, come on. We ain't talking about you today, Scar. It's all about the Predator. So, anyway, you guys, it's not a very heavy figure. it does look good. I'm gonna drop the light a little bit more to give him some more thematic light. So hold on to you. See how this does? Just gonna light him directly from the top. And I'm still working on my lighting for this space because I've changed up some stuff. So bear with me as I kind of sort it out. I'm gelling some lights and doing some different stuff to try and give this space the look that I want. But I think he looks good. I'm gonna move my light over to kind of do a shadow effect and turn my light a little bit like so. That looks pretty good. And I'm just trying some new things. I'm gonna come off the tripod here so I can get close to you guys. So hold on, this is live, so you know, all those fancy edits. I will be sharing a vacation video with you also, just not tonight. Let me move in. I'm gonna boost this just a little bit because it's getting a little muddy. All right, so this is what he looks like again. And this was the Hot Toys release of the Alien Warrior. I just picked him up. I know he's been out for a long time, but I was just able to get him, and I got him literally for right at 200 bucks. And I think that was a good deal. Let me know in the comments if you think so. This is a little dark in my opinion for video. So I'm gonna turn my other light on to boost a little bit because I want to show you some details. Once we get in here and look at him, I'm gonna pull him up. You can really get in there and see the mouth. Digits look good. I'm not gonna be doing a lot with this, but like I was telling you guys, this area is like a rubber band, so you really want to be careful. Thank you so much. This is just something you want to be careful with. The neck details, just everything about this figure. Man, I just love this figure. And I know it may not be a lot of people's favorite, but for me, I love him. I just think he poses up well. He's going to be great. I am going to get the big chap if I can get him for a reasonable price. Now that I got this one, because he looks good. And from the side profile, look at that, you guys. I know he didn't do a lot of posing, and I know some of you guys want to do some crazy like posing stuff with him. I know you did, but he looks good. The base, sick. Alien Warrior. Those feet, the point of that tail. It's just amazing, man. I think they did a good job. I'm gonna show you the back again real quick. The dome looks amazing on this figure. And if you're on the fence about this guy, if you are a Aliens fan, Aliens fan, I definitely recommend this from Hot Toys if you're in the 1/6 scale. If not, NECA has some ridiculous offerings. I'm going to spin my light around real quick and show you my diorama. Some of you have seen it. Some of you probably not. Don't worry about my bootleg tape. But yeah, this is like my diorama from that movie. And there's my queen. I would pull her down and compare because she's about the same height from NECA. The only issue is that I don't want to, you know, like have any issues with stuff falling everywhere because I already got guns pointing the wrong direction. I guess that's the right direction because there's a face hugger right there in front. But got this guy all blasted to hell right up front. And maybe you can see that. But yeah, I'm also going to go and get a wall treatment put behind here that looks like LV, the planet. I think it's LV-24. I could be wrong on that, but on the actual planet. But I've got some stuff. My buddy Dylan hooked me up with a few things here that he really helped me fill this collection out. So that was appreciated. Thank you, buddy. Got a few things from him like these eggs. I couldn't have done this without him. So super awesome. You keep all your stuff in the box. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, there's some folks that like boxed. Some of us like unboxed. I like to play with my toys occasionally, and I definitely like to display them. So some stuff I do keep the boxes, like my Hot Toys, just in case I decide to sell anything. I do keep stuff, but otherwise I don't. Don't be scared. It's just money. But this is it. One of these days, if you guys want to see it, if any of you have this power loader, I'll show you how I modified it, because if you have this power loader, you know Ripley can't grip the handles correctly. So I made a mod to make mine grip correctly, and I'll show you how to do that if you're interested in it. But it works cool. I also have a, what is it? Maybe it's a, yeah, I got a full Bishop that I got from Toys R Us up in Atlanta right before they were closing. So I've got that somewhere. And this actually lights up. So yeah, it'll light up right now. If I kill this light, you'll see it's got some lights in different scenes. And maybe it's dim right now, so I can bring the light up, but I can make it flash and do all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna do a background on this so you can see the planet doing its thing. But I love this. A lot of people like it. I got these lights up. It just looks kind of cool to me. And when we're here watching TV, me and my wife at night, it's just something cool to look at. And it's my favorite part is over here with Newt. I know that's not what this is about, but we're talking aliens, damn it. So Newt's just kind of sitting over there, manning them computers. And you can see her over there. She's on the laptop controlling these guns that are getting invaded right now. So there's Vasquez. I don't have both of her yet. But I've still got to get Colonel Cameron. That's coming. And then my junk my junk stand now with all of my projects on it. There's a couple other my Marines that looks like Hudson and maybe Hicks together. There's Wendrix up there. And I think Frost. Why in the hell didn't they not make an APOM like this? They're going to make him in that Kenner line. But come on, we need an APOM, damn it. But back to this guy. This is amazing, you guys. I love this figure. Really happy to have him. I just think that this is... Oh, where am I going to put him? I don't know. I'm in the process. I've got wheels for my truck in here. My room's a mess. I would show it to you guys, but I'm too embarrassed. I'm going to put him somewhere. I got some surprises that I'm going to do. You know, I'm trying to get to 30,000 subscribers. For my 50,000 subscribers, if I can make it there, I'm going to probably give away a hot toy or something big if I can make it to 50,000, because that's a big deal. But we'll see, because I've been doing this a long time, and I don't know. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. But I'm happy to have the folks that I do have. So thank you guys for supporting and hanging in there. Right now on pre-order, I've got a Leatherface coming any day now. I've got the Mezco 112 Michael Myers coming any day now. I've got my Wolf Predator could be coming any day now. I've got a whole lot of stuff coming. The 1/4 scale Part 3 Jason from NECA, that's coming any day now. I'm going to do a 1/6 scale matchup. Just got a lot of stuff coming. Some stuff I've forgotten. I've got the Pennywise GameStop exclusive coming. I've got the Pennywise old school Tim Curry, which is my favorite Pennywise, coming. And the reason he's my favorite is because he's my favorite. Not gonna lie to you. But I've got that Pennywise coming. So I'm a huge Tim Curry fan. I don't have any. I do have a Ghostface from Scream, but he might be put away in my case because I can't display everything. I just don't have enough room. I was talking to my wife. Maybe one day we'll have a toy museum if we're lucky, because I got a lot of cool stuff that I want to share with people. But yeah, this is it. I'm thinking about selling off all my Funko Pops too. What do you guys think about that? To maybe do something else, because I've got quite a few. Some cool stuff, some not so cool stuff. A lot of chase figs, but I'm thinking about getting out of the Funko game because I don't know, it just hadn't been fun anymore, because people are going crazy, like with a lot of these Target exclusives and whatnot, and I'm not finna argue with people over figs that cost 50 bucks when I'm buying, you know, $1,000 to $2,000 customs. And there's no knock on people that do that, but I'm just not gonna fight and do all of that. You know, it was supposed to be something fun for me and my daughter, but we might get into something else because the Funko game is just getting a little bit crazy. So let me know what you guys think about that in the comments as well. But I may be selling all of these soon and doing something else, except my Pennywises. Probably keep all of those because I got all the recent ones. But everything else, including my Jasons, unfortunately. Bye-bye. So that's it for tonight, folks. Just wanted to share with you some of my craziness. Super glad you decided to join me. I do have a proper edited video that I'm going to show. It's going to be real quick, just talking about my beach adventure. I'm going to show some of the toy store that I went in that video, so definitely tune in for that. I know that some of you have been asking me a lot about, hey, controllers. I'm going to get to you. I just haven't had an opportunity. I also have a controller build planned for the holidays, and we may do something special. If I can hit 30,000 subs, probably give that guy away, $200 controller. So just stick around for that, because that'll be pretty exciting. So anyway, that is it. You guys have an amazing, blessed night. Take care, be safe, and I will see you in the next video, hopefully with something cool to show you. Bye.